Well, this is Game Like 20. This is a part that I'm actually recording after I've already beaten the game. And the main reason why is because it kept failing. So I decided to record it again. Sorry for any sound problems. Game Like 20. Let's continue. This is going to be basically just highlights. Basically just showing you not every, but most of the important things that you need to do. First of all, in order to get this little gift over here, what you need to do is do a jump and then immediately do a fire burst. If you need a tamale thing, just go to the right and there will be a guy there that will give you one. Then what you do is you hit this, you run, make sure you get towards the end, because if you don't, that will happen. So I will be right back until I actually get up there. Okay, when you do eventually make it up here, you have the little ghost, bring you upwards to this like normal, go to the left, and you are going towards the president. Now, in the rooms to the present, you basically go left, you go up, you go right, and then you fall down. I'm not going to show you everything, let me just show you a little bit of it. See, the present, it's up there, so that's why you go left, up, and then around. Now here, you can get free health from there. Well, not, well, yeah, I guess it is free. But you also need this statue of Oogie to help you get up here. Now you may be like, well, where are you going? There's no platforms. There actually is. And I missed it. It would have been nice if I would have grabbed it. It's just been so smooth. But you basically just grab this platform if I could get up there. And just saying, this room and the room above both have spikes like on the walls, so, and they take about 1 damage away. But anyway, you could either do this, try to jump across, but this is sort of like the wall jumping experience, where when you try to jump to the right or the left, it's like almost impossible. So for this, well, most of the time it will allow you to do it. When you're holding on, you could press up, and you'll take damage, but you'll honestly stand up there, and then you could sort of do like a jump from each. But be careful, because sometimes it will glitch to the point where you can't actually do that. It will sort of knock you off or something, but just keep trying, and you'll eventually get up there. Then in the next room, which I'm not going to actually show you, because there's no reason to, I've already beat the game. The room up above, though, you basically just go to the right and down. It looks like you go up higher, but there's really no reason to go up there. There's still spikes on the wall, but you do that same kind of thing, grabbing the platform, and then you just basically fall down. To get back, it's basically the same way. There's going to be one room where you will definitely need to grab the little spike thingy majiggers. These things, you'll have to grab those. But there's another room where it doesn't really matter. So basically in this right here, to get to the right, you have to do the same thing. Go to that left platform that you could see up there. And I will be back when I get to the next bit of highlights. When you finally get up towards the right, and go through that little room filled with 3 bugs, you make your way to this bigger right room, and do, of course, more jumping. But if you kill this guy, which is the second enemy in the room that you'll see, he's the one that gives you the hot tamale things. So if you're like, or the chilies, actually. So if you're like, oh, where do I get that? That's where you get it, if you need one. Because you will need one, so there's no other way to get over to the left to get that little present. Which the present, by the way, is just, I believe it's another head. Is it? Is it another head? I guess I could check real quick. Actually, yeah, I believe it is a head. Yeah, because it's all that, like, I remember trying to get it, and I was like, it's all this trouble just to get one of these shrunken heads. But to be honest, shrunken heads are nice, so. Come on. So, you know what, these things are so annoying, but there we go. Made it up there. But of course there's more, because, you know, the developers thought you would like it so much that they gave you 50 more, and then I'd fall. Be right back for the next bit of highlights. After you make your way through that one room, a little small room, and then you will make your way to another sort of big room. But this time you're avoiding spike walls instead of trying to use them partially as platforms. And of course that was not good at avoiding. Also a couple enemies, but to be honest, this room is really not that bad. Besides that initial sort of like death ball thing, it's really not that bad. Like there's some more over here, but they're pretty easy to avoid. That one I avoided completely. That was just my own stupidity. Here you could duck, so if you don't jump over it, you could do that. And you see these new enemies again. And basically in this room that I'm in right now, which I will just skip for you guys, is a long room filled with just enemies. So you can either run or fight them, whatever you want to do. But see you for the next bit of highlights in this level area. For probably one of the last bit of highlights for this area, because the rest basically just repeats itself until you get to the boss, which is in a actual video, a normal video. You basically get these new guys. You've seen these before in just a regular Halloween Town area, which is the main one that you start off in. There's these guys again. You use your frog gun again, and now you could just hold it instead of pressing. You can if you want to press it, but basically he flies up automatically, so you gotta sort of like try to time it out like that to get past ledges like this. There's a couple other rooms, another room that you do when you hit there's spikes, and there's another room that's actually pretty short, but you do have to go past a couple little areas and whatnot. I don't know if, actually I think we do need them. Yeah, but you basically take them all the way up there. I believe the next room is just fighting and going up. Oh, the next room is also... yeah, the next room is also something I should show you. So I will be right back and just to show you that, and then this will be the end of highlights. Basically, that's a sign of what's to come, spikes. So once you leave that room with that little thing, little flying snake, worm, whatever, you get to this thing. This looks freaking difficult. It's because it can be, but luckily I was easy to do it, because you can grab that and not hurt yourself. Now there's two ways to do this. When you have this ledge, you could either jump to that ledge, jump over, or you could do that, which is what I always talk about when I say the round jump. Meaning that you jump out and then you come back around and jump it. And luckily I did that perfectly. So when you get through there, you come up here, free health, so if you need it, do a little run back and forth, get it. And there we go. In this room, might as well just tell you real quick, just more of these things to avoid, and you also, I believe, jumping upwards to go to a couple areas. Not actually going downwards. The next area you kind of jump upwards, and then you get to another area where you have to use that little snake guy, and then there's like one more area where you have to use him. So that's basically all the highlights. I know this isn't fully in depth. I just got tired of all that annoyingness. So expect a little bit more highlights on this video, but so this has basically been Jack's part whatever highlights. I'm not gonna call it that, but yeah, basically just the highlight of this area. The boss fight separate. See you guys next time. Thanks for watching.